boss?
What's going on?
Trying to figure out this deal. I saved a screenshot of a thumbnail of all the weights that I'm going through and breaking, and it didn't even show it. I don't know. What you up to, boss? That was nice. Still weak. I give it about a 2. Maybe a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a little depth to it.
Yeah.
It would have been like, then it would have been like less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been cleaning weights for about an hour now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a new weight mold for pyramids. For 2s. Actually, let's do this. So we even got a 1 ounce pyramid mold too. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. Our 2 ounce mold now. 3 ounce. And then 3 ounce pyramid, 2 ounce pyramid. Yeah, the 4s, you already know that mold, so.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. But, well, I'll wait till about 20 of y'all get on the channel, then I'll go over there and show y'all. It's more likely that they'll want to see it too, so. I am seriously thinking that I need to do a sale on our Blemish weights again, because with all the new molds, we're having to learn them, and they're getting a lot of like half boards like this. You know what I mean? Which would be great for guys that fish in areas where they lose weight or they're fishing with their kids and they're having a lot of breakoffs and stuff like that. So um, definitely going to be promoting that sale on those weights right there because quite a bit of them, and I'm running out of space over here, kind of deal. You know what I mean? So
Why don't you just throw them back in the pot?
Because they have the brass eyelets, and we've already, invested the brass eyelet, and it don't seem like a lot to anybody else, but when you're paying top dollar for these little brass eyelets, and for them, once you melt them down, they go to crap. Can't use them again, but then they're all burnt and nasty looking. You know what I mean? So at that point, I lose. Yeah. So.
Do it. Yep. Sell them as aged brass.
Well, that's the thing too, though. get the guys once they're in the pod, they've been pulled out, and they get pulled out of there. They'll still have a whole bunch of lead on those brass eyelets, and because of that, trying to have my guys clean them up, and it's just it'll be a total loss. Yeah, it'll be a total loss at that point. So what I'm trying to do is at least get back the amount of labor and materials that have been invested into it, kind of deal. So,
yeah,
at minimum, I don't mind breaking even kind of deal, but not taking a total loss on it. So,
yeah. What's going on, Hustle?
Yeah, Hustle, I'm the only one on the channel. The only one chit chatting over here. So what's up, Hustle? Hold on, real quick, guys. I am the only one here right now. Hard life. No, we don't, boss. Yes, sir. How'd you find us? Check out our YouTube channel. It's called Team Hard Life. We actually have a bunch of tactics and knowledge, so that way we don't find live bait. There's a bunch of other ways to go out there and tear up the fish. Yes, sir. You have a good one. All right. Perfect. Oh, man. So, I've got a quick question for everybody on the channel. Everybody. We go through these dang phones like every 6 to 9 months. We have to buy new phones. We've been going to Walmart and buying, the phones there, and they normally last about 6 to 9 months before the battery starts to peter out. And basically, we have to keep them on the charger. It takes X amount of hours for them to charge if they ever get charged. And like I'm just tired of buying phones. I'd rather, if I could buy into a good house phone, because that's what we're using for the landline. It's a landline here. It's not a cell phone. So I'd like to be able to buy a new pair of phones and not have to worry about it for a while. It gets really annoying. You know what I mean? Didn't know if anybody had any good input on that.
I've had this phone 2 years.
Bro, I'm telling you, like every 6 to 9 months, like this one was the AT&T phone, you know, uh, pretty much brand new. Like, I mean, it's not like we beat them up or anything like that, but they don't get dropped. They get pretty well taken care of, and the batteries just go to crap on them. And it's not like they sit there long enough for going out with recharge. You know what I mean? Normally, when we say that they're low or they start beeping, we put them on the charger. We're pretty good about that. But
Yeah. Need to find an old rotary phone. You would never have to charge the damn thing.
True that. Yes, yes. But then, how long of a cord do we get with it?
Hey, you might be able to find one on eBay with a 20-foot cord. You never know.
Oh my gosh! Like, oh, remember that? You were awesome when you can get a 20-foot cord. Like you were living the life. You didn't have to be
Yeah, but the
right
sad
there
thing
up
is,
on
as teenagers, we're the ones that were responsible for wrapping that damn thing all, getting all coiled up and kinked up, and you could never untangle the damn thing.
Yep. Yep. Very, very true, man. So, but, yeah. Now, sitting here breaking these weights, as y'all can see, the molds are brand new, but again, too, we're still finding a little bit in them. But now, check out the 3 ounces. That's one tree. So.
Boy, I tell you what, I wish you had that back when I was pouring weights.
The what?
Said, man, I wish you had that back when I was pouring weights.
Oh, bro, you and me both, man. No company made them like this. No company had them. Trust me. I tried it.
Yeah.
I even offered to pay them. Please make me some bigger molds. No company would do it. Well, they're starting to come out now, and which is good. But you're paying for them. You definitely are paying for them. So.
Yeah.
But even then, too, like if you don't close it properly, you still have all the edges you got to clean up and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You imagine how many weights we would have got done that one weekend if we had those big long molds like that?
Yeah, yeah. So again, guys, when I hit 100,000 views, I've got some private videos in queue right now that I will show y'all how I used to pour all these molds, and I'm talking the smaller molds, not these big fancy molds that we got now. All the molds and how many I would pour, and you would see me do it for hours and hours and hours. I time and date stamped it too, so you can see, when I would start, when I would end, and stuff like that, and how much weight I would get done. But I also did that for like my guys that, kind of tell us like, I mean, really, it's just a weight. It just is. Yeah, it's just all of that. But man, it takes some serious work to make it all happen. It's a
Mm-hmm.
crazy evolution of making gear and stuff like that. And the only ones that understand it are the ones that have been in those shoes of making the gear. You know what I mean? They fully understand what it takes. So, yeah. Yeah, I said that weeks ago, Brandon. I said I found it it's up on the spooling machine. It's there. Yeah. Yep. Or maybe y'all didn't hear it. So I actually mentioned too during a few lives as well. It's on the spooling station, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. That I don't remember. I just remember y'all were looking for it, so or y'all said it was here. Yeah.
Hmm.
So.
Uh-oh. I got someone hollering for me.
Ooh. Better watch out. You're gonna get fired, bro.
I know. I'm kind of hoping.
Right. There you go. What's up,
I'll be right
CJ?
back.
We got Ray. Ray is on fire with these giveaways, man. For sure. He won the one with Sharkotic, one of his first ones over there, and then won another one of the first ones that was here with Sharkotic. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. He won there was a credit given away last night. So if y'all missed out on last night's live video feed in the fire drawing, Sharkotic is also setting up to start doing an after hours um, video feed that when we do our fire drawings that he'll do another one, and it'll be based off of comments where we will select one person out of the comments, and he'll be giving away a $50 in-store credit to Hard Lives Bait and Tackle. So uh, that is going to be something else to be looking at, and it will start once he comes on the channel, and it'll go off strictly off the comments. So again, this is the best way for those of y'all that are proactive on the channel for us to say thank you for being proactive on our channel, guys, because that's what makes our channel grow is people commenting, being, giving us thumbs up and reacting to our posts and stuff like that. Not just sitting there on the sidelines and watching us from afar kind of deal. You know what I mean? So we've got people from all over the world also chiming in and letting us know that they're watching, which is freaking awesome. Yeah, we had uh, some guys from the Philippines as well chiming in last night, which was pretty awesome. We do have a ton of new subscribers because we have passed up 60,000 subscribers, and in the last week we've jumped like 30,000 subscribers, so that's pretty awesome. And definitely ready for it. Now we just gotta do some other things along the way to get more people to watch the videos and stuff like that. Make them grow for sure. So, see how it goes, man, but I'll just start with that. Screen to show the love. There you go. Yes. Nola Burden. Where are you from? What do you like to fish? For those of y'all that are new to the channel, I know a lot of the guys were giving a shout out of where they were from last night. That is awesome. We love to see that because it gives us an insight of where y'all from. If y'all do any fishing, you don't have to do fishing, but if you do, it's pretty awesome. We'd like to know what kind you do. We've got guys that do vehicles, mechanics, roofing. We got all kinds of guys in here and stuff like that. So we definitely do keep it family orientated, though. So just a heads up on that. And now, what I'm doing is I'm cleaning off the pyramid weights off those little leader trees so that way I can get them into um, sellable form and go from there. But I was going to go live a little earlier. I just was kind of booked up with all the things going on here. Back and forth. I went to the post office. I did get Jacob's gear out. So, Toby, your reel is on the move for Jacked Up Leatherworks to build you your reel cover there. Who else? Whiskey, his package went out. That Abbott had an order, a package of reels go out to them as well. We had some guys drop off some reels to us this week, and we got those out. We also had Uber's gear went out as well too. So yep, very nice. Let's see. Oh, barbecue and chicken. Very nice. I'll be down Saturday to pick up my line and have you spool it. All right, CJ. I don't know if I will be earlier because they're supposed to have that TM Sharks tournament this weekend, but I don't know if they have postponed it or if they're still trying to have it because there's supposed to be a bunch of terrible weather coming in. So I don't know what's going on with it. I have not been able to be online to check it or get in contact with any of the guys that run that tournament. But yes, it's definitely something that I would want to do. Um, I'll have to get up with my guys to see who's going to be available to roll out there. They're already from that area, so it does make it a little easier to do that. No, I have not, John. I will be making some leaders. I'm just kind of concentrating on all these weights because we do need them for the weight order going out. Let me lock this in. And 13 of y'all on the channel. I'll wait till we get up over 20 something before I show you all the rest of them. But they better hurry up because speed I'm going, we might not get up there before I get to do that. I'll be bringing one tray over at a time and stuff like that. So, but I did ship out your gear, Jacob, a little while ago. I don't know if you got the text of the tracking information. Sent that out. You, Whiskey Warrior, Uber. Who else? Those about 4 or 5 packages that went out. Some of y'all had 2 or 3 boxes per. So, yeah. And Jacob was one of them. Had the rod carrying case to go out, and also to the box for the reels and tackle and stuff like that. I did throw in a little bit more than planned, um, just to cover it a little ahead of time, kind of deal.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got a good care package headed your way. So.
Oh, thank you.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Man, I'm definitely gonna have to get some bigger trays over here for the weight, or I need to go dump these out to be able to have them here. Almost filled up on them. Yeah, 2 days are almost filled. So I'm gonna finish breaking this tray. Show y'all what I've already broken. Then I'm gonna show you what I got next to break. I'll stay here as long as I've got weights to clean and stuff like that. So it's definitely might be a long night, but not the way I go. See if I can knock it out pretty quickly.
Did you have
So
a
how's
chance to
that?
make any leaders with that 700-pound mono?
No, I did not. No, I did not. By the time I got through with everything last night, I was pretty tired. I got home, got to play with the dog and the kids for a little bit, and took a shower, and I was out. I was done. Had to wash clothes too. But I will try and get those leaders done tomorrow. Um, I've done a bunch of them with the 400-pound mono, 500-pound mono. I've not done the 700 yet, but it's coming. I want to get those because I love 600-pound and higher for my leaders. They do make it a lot easier to handle them when you are hooked up. So, thank you, Logan. Yes, sir. Yeah. I've got some things in the works. I'm just waiting on some confirmation. I got some other goodies. They're coming. We're just waiting for approvals. I don't know if y'all did you see in the feed for the blue wrenchers the labeling of the name tags and all of that?
Yeah. Hey, did you fix Four Lives?
I have not gone back to check it out. I just posted it and I've been busy. I'm just make sure everybody checks it out to confirm everything is correct, and if not, that way I can get it corrected and stuff like that. It's just
Yeah. The only thing that I seen was for Roberts. You got For Life, but without the
ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah,
What's
now
going on,
all
Brandon?
like I said, what I did was when y'all sent the whole list, all I did was copy it, paste it, and put it over. So um, that way, this way, when she sends me an updated of anything for approval, I need more than just my eyes on it and stuff like that because I wasn't sure that I don't miss anything with everything I currently got going. So that's why I put it in
Yeah,
the chat.
yeah. That was
Need a little.
that was the only thing I seen was Roberts was just missing an E on his.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only thing I seen.
For sure. For sure. For sure. How did that happen? That's weird. Like there's a notch in the weight, but that happened like I guess right after they poured it or something because it's real shiny. It's not
That looks like
look like it,
something it fell onto something, or
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But who is anybody planning to fish that tournament this weekend? Um, like I
I
said,
think
all I'm seeing from all the weather reports is like crazy thunderstorms kind of deal all weekend kind of deal. So
well, yeah. That's almost every tournament.
yeah, yeah, true. Yeah,
Look at that one sharkathon. What was it?
yeah.
5 years ago? 6 years ago? It was something like that. Them waves were freaking nuts.
Yes, sir. Oh, I know. I know one sharkathon. I think we broke 3 or 4 paddles back to back to back, and then we fixed them with aluminum that we had there, and it was crazy. So, all right, Brandon. Hold on. Let me make a note of that. Oh, there we go.
Gotta hate it when you swallow freaking something when you're drinking something and it goes down the wrong pipe. Oh.
30. Okay. Brandon, on that reel, how high do you want your line capacity on there?
To the bar.
Yeah. Okay, CJH said 25K line giveaway. I missed the comments before. I missed the comments before that. What is that?
Ooh.
Oh, okay, Logan. Yep. He was talking about he has been getting into shark fishing. He's got a 9-aught with an ugly stick and was asking about upgrading the drag washers on it and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely it is. But once you start using those heavy surf weights and stuff like that, you're definitely going to be fighting it. You're going to be hoofing it, trying to break those weight loose and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Holy crap.
yeah. Well, see, John, I've got a lot more footage, but I got to figure out which phone it's on. But you saw me, I started posting up that I was using a squid, and you're going to see how many sharks I started nailing on those squids. But it was also the button squid, which are the little white ones, not the big purple ones. And
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Brandon says
They're doing
pretty
good.
full, just not to the max. It's his first big reel.
So, like flush with a spool, a little bit less than flush with a spool.
I was gonna say if you remember how you did mine the first time, but that was a very long time ago.
I really wish sometimes I had that kind of memory. Just, oh yeah, I did this, and this. You know, it's like,
Yeah, because Mine, you went just a bit above the spool, but you left me enough gap between the bars. That way, I didn't have to worry about it, piling up on me or anything.
Flush with spool. Okay. All right, Brandon, I got you.
Not a bad deal for your first big one. Going flush with spool. Not a bad idea.
All right, guys. So,
Those poker chips?
with the QR codes for our YouTube channel. These are what I was supposed to show last night with Raj on here, but I got totally sidetracked with the wheel spinning and stuff like that. So, yes, sir. So yeah, we got our poker chips here. So,
Oh, is there some in that box?
huh? No, I did not. I totally forgot about it till like right now that I look down. But I did put in the big old sticker. I did get the shirt, and like I said, I threw in a bunch of extra uh, liters and weights and stuff like that in there too. So, yeah. Mm-mm. I wonder if Nora. I wonder if Nora made me that call like I have to.
Oh,
Okay,
hey,
so
Nora's drawing is in there?
no, I did not. Should I scan it in and email it to you, or is it better to have it in person like that?
No, you should be able to just scan it in and email it to me.
Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, Logan, I don't work on reels. I would have to send it to my reel guy to have him do the upgraded drag washers on it. So, yeah, that's what I would have to do on that. But, all right, first bin is empty.
An
Actually,
old
there's a
turkey
second
baster.
bin. You know what? Mhm. Sorry. Yeah. So, figure since we got a few of y'all on here, now y'all can kind of see. That's how big that tray is.
Dang, you ain't done yet?
I'm just getting started, actually.
Slacker.
Yep, I know. I know. Yeah. That's a crap load of weights right there, guys. So,
Logan, right there, Billy said, look at Cortez Customs and you can convert it over to a full aluminum. I did that with my 9/0, and it was okay for a while. I still wish I had it. I just like the way it looked, too.
I'm having to dump out a few of these bins because they're getting overfilled.
Jeebus. Yeah, I did all that upgrade to my 9/0, and about 3 months later, I actually got an Abbott. What'd you do?
No, I'm emptying these trays so that way I got trays to work with. Walking all the way around the shop. I kind of wish I had somebody that could follow me around. That way, they can see the true groundwork. That's what shoots me in the foot a lot. Like I do so much work, but you don't really get to see it because I can't, walking around with the camera and trying to hold, a tray does not work, kind of deal. So, yeah. All right.
Oh, nice, Billy.
So you know what? I can dump that out. Be all right.
You're gonna break your desk. How much is that gonna run you, Billy? Just curious. Hey, you make a lot of noise.
Huh?
I said, man, you make a lot of noise.
Yeah. Yep. We got Billy in here. I'm having a custom rod made with dark emerald green, rain shadow blank. There you go. Ended up being about 500 or 600 fully built. There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
That ain't for a custom rod. That's not bad.
Yep.
I've seen guys spend a couple grand on a damn custom rod.
Yeah. It can get up there pretty quick, just depending on the type of wrap and what kind of rod you want to go with and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it started raining.
Jealous now.
The what?
That I'm jealous now. I wish it'd just rain here.
I wish it would rain in Mathis, man. That lake needs to be filled up again. That's why I keep looking at the radar just to see if it's at least pouring over there, kind of deal. And it's raining all around.
Yeah. Nice, Brandon.
Mathis is right there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard thunderstorm or thunder, last night or early this morning. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a cool day, and then I got up and it was just like it was daylight raining, where it's bright outside and it's still raining,
Oh
cloud
yeah.
cover and stuff, but no thunder. I was like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Me personally, I enjoy those rainy days rather than the cold, dark, gloomy ones. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now, for me too, like the cold, like when it's cold and windy, for some reason it makes me feel like super lonely. Like, I don't know, I just feel so depressed kind of deal. I don't know if it's just me because of the weather or what but yeah, that's the way I normally feel with it. I normally didn't like it.
Makes me ache all over.
Ache?
Yeah.
But you have surgeries or what? Or just old age? I didn't mean it in the bad way.
You're a funny guy today.
I'm like, oh, like.
Just remember, you're not too far behind me.
I know, and I'm dragging my feet. Trust me, I am dragging my feet. Man, those weights look so pretty though. Those new 1 ounces right there. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they do. But oh, come on. And then I bought new cutters, but I think I'm already. No. Okay. I was looking to see if I was already wearing down the tip because I noticed with them towards the top end over here of the blade, after a while it starts to wear a groove. And
Yeah.
I've learned that if I sand down on this backside like this, I could take down some of that blade and it'll cut it easier and stuff like that. It only works for so long, and then after that, they're too worn out. So. Let's see. My allergies have been going crazy too. Let's see, dude, I'm losing my mind. I was waiting for my throttle. Oh man.
Wait for a what?
A throttle for a flight simulator. I guess it's for his drone class or something.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, Sputnik. The Carolina Cast Pro rods. If you get a hand on one, get one because a buddy of mine has one and they cast really, really nice. That's what he
Is that
uses
one?
to catch his he uses it as a bass rod and he loves it.
There you go. Nice. You know.
Hey, if you get a chance, look at see how much in your time or whatever, see how much Ray has for credit when you get time.
Who? For who?
Ray Sandoval.
He has 250 and the 75 from last night.
Okay, there you go, Ray.
Yeah.
My buddy has the 6 to 10. This is the one that he uses, and he, I don't know if he has a 6 to 12 ounce, but the 6 to 10 that he has is actually a really nice rod.
I've actually not used one of those, so I don't know. But I do meet up with the guys when they do the casting competitions, and I take a look at their rods and stuff like that. But again, too, they're custom rods. A lot of times you're not casting another guy's tournament rod because if something happens, while they're at tournament kind of deal, it's not good. So
Yeah. Oh.
yes, sir. That is. Ooh, that would have sucked. And weight flew over, and then I thought I was going to go towards my camera. So yeah, it was cracked the screen really quick, really quick. Man. So, what? Any cool projects you're working on, Jacob, or that you can show?
None that I could show.
Hmm. So I take that you are working on cool projects.
I am working on a couple projects. I just can't put them up on screen.
There you go. There you go. Yep. Yes, sir.
I did actually learn how to do the Spanish trail knot.
Oh, that's also what's going in there. The the 200-pound tight line and the 130-pound Cortland, and the chartreuse and red are going out to you. So,
Okay. Cool deal.
yeah, I didn't send the big old spools yet or anything, but there's several hundred yards of line per spool, so you should be good to go for a bit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll be
per
I'll be good for a while.
I'm trying to read all the comments too. A lot more people are talking.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking too is that maybe with today's deal, since I finally brought out about Raj's deal, maybe we'll do a giveaway with the poker chip. To see who win a poker chip today for the comments on the channel and stuff like that. So you know how Raj does the comment selector on his channel? He actually we worked on that after our live video feed here, and we're gonna also start doing a after hours. So after we do the fire drawing, if you're on it, or he's on it. After we do our main drawing here, we'll do another one where he's going to donate $50 worth of in-store credit, and those will go off the comments that happen after the fire drawing, because they noticed that still people were on the channel and stuff like that, and it was a good way to show our appreciation for y'all staying with the channel even after the fire drawing is on there and stuff like that. So, and it'll strictly go off the comments, so that way those that are commenting we can, like I said, it's always about us paying it forward to the guys that are proactive on the channel, because that's how our videos get watched and all of that. So yeah, he's going to be doing that.
Nice.
Yep. So
how's it going, Jesse?
Jesse, what's up, boss? How you doing? I don't even know about my computer ticking, getting 3 FPS. What is FPS?
I know 30 FPS is, I don't know, 30 feet per second.
Yeah, but on a computer?
Oh, the hell, I don't know.
That's when he said that. Yeah, I said that. I was like, okay, I'm lost.
You're asking the wrong two guys. All I know is I turn it on and it comes on.
I just hate it when it gets biting down.
Right? Oh, frames per second.
Okay. Oh, so are you talking about for your camera, that portion? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Spuddy.
That's what I thought it was. Hell, I don't know.
You're definitely talking to two guys that are no way, shape, or form any kind of computer gurus. I got hammer. Yes, I work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my fix it button.
Yeah, I got a hammer. There you go. Yes, sir. So this is what I'm so happy about right there. A 3-ounce with the size 1 brass eyelet. The reason being, because when we buy the brass eyelets by the pound, if I buy the size 1s, I get 1,100 frames per pound. If I buy the size 2, I only get 800. That's a whole 300 extra weights I can pour per bag. And with everything I'm trying to do to keep our prices from going up, saving a little bit that way goes a huge, long way for me to keep my prices down. So, and like I said, guys, I'm proactive at trying to keep that going for y'all. So definitely. And here in a bit, I'm going to show y'all the Blemish weights that I got going on. And I was talking to Jacob before a lot of y'all got on the channel, but I've got a lot of weights that didn't form properly or what have you. So I've got what they call a blemish weight selection, and what it is the weights that don't fully form with the brass eyelets. We save them and then we sell them at a discount because they're not fully formed. But what I do is I sell them by the pound, and normally sell them for $4 a pound. And I'll put them on sale when I gather up too much. Like right now, I've got a lot of them, and I know anytime we get new molds like this, there's bound to be a lot more that gets formed because we've got to learn the temperament of these bigger molds and stuff like that. How hot we got to get them for them to work, and it does make a huge difference for us. So. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on sale again, and instead of $4 a pound, I'm looking to go down to $3.50 per pound. If you go over 10 pounds, then I'll take it down to $3 a pound. So, yes. But again, too, it's not. I'm not going to think. Oh, I want all the smaller. I'm just going to grab whatever I grab off the top, and put it in there, and you get what you get, kind of deal, guys. Unless you come into the store and you're willing to dig through them yourself, I have no problem with y'all coming in and doing that. I don't have the time to do it, guys. But I'll show y'all what they look like here in a minute, and it works really great for the guys that fish near jetties or where they lose a lot of gear, or they're fishing with the kids, and they tend to lose gear, break offs, and stuff like that. Or your buddies that don't know how to fish very well, you can put them on the cheaper gear. Just saying.
Yep.
It has a lot of advantages for you.
Hopefully this will pick up the sound. But William, if that hammer is not big enough, I always have one of these.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Computer tech guy on the way. Yes, sir. I saw one of those where that dude with the nunchucks. He's phenomenal. I mean, he's super fast and awesome. That's so awesome. This and that, and you hear the shotgun.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. Yeah. That is pretty funny. But that guy that does that, he reminds me of a human counterpart to Jeff Foxworthy's Bubba. Is it Bubba, the redneck alcoholic that loves NASCAR? Yes, sir. What's his name on there? He said, "Sound like you're dropping freedom fries there."
Yeah, I got some freedom fries on the desk.
Yes, sir. That was priceless, man. That was epic. That was really epic. Yes, sir.
I probably would have done it in view of the camera, but I don't want you being demonetized from it. So
They are truly like cutting down on a bunch of channels that are doing that. Mm-hmm. It is crazy. Like, man, really?
Yep.
Freaking sucks.
Yep.
But again, do you know Bubba that's J. Why I guess all, huh?
Bubba J.
Bubba J. Yes. Bubba J. Yeah, that dude looked like he was so bad. So that's all. I was like, Bubba J. Yeah. Let's see.
I bring in my other freedom fries, but those don't ever get near a camera.
There you go. Yep. And again, they can come and try and take it. That's all I gotta say. And it's not gonna happen. Gee, oh man, I've been seeing a lot of, like, I didn't really fully understand. I've never really watched any of her speeches because as soon as she comes on, I turn off the TV or go to another channel because I don't feel like throwing up. But
dude, her talking is like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, it's not just that. She's worse than Biden. Like, you don't understand what the hell she's saying.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what was it? Oh, I love 4th of July. I love that we celebrate 4th of July because it's on 4th of July because it's in July and it's July 4th. And if it wasn't for July, like, that's why we would
Okay, you're
celebrate
making my
4th of
brain
July.
hurt.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like,
I have never seen anybody where they could talk to you and not say a damn thing to you and say the one word 700 times in one sentence.
and still, like, have not said anything. Like, they have not said anything constructive in the 30 minutes that they're sitting there wasting your time. Like, I I would rather listen to these spam callers than to her on, yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
again, too, what's going to end up happening is all these guys that have no idea what the hell's going on, but they're so in love because she's a female running for president.
I don't
That's
give a
it.
shit.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't care if you're male or female. I just need you to do what you're being voted in to do, not sell out the country and everybody else in it, for your own personal gain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See,
Right.
they really have to do research on these senators and congressmen and anybody who's in office, that has become a millionaire or billionaire while in office. Like, how the hell did they do that when their job does not pay them that much to make that kind of income? Like, no, I don't think so.
Sputnik said it pretty good. Country needs a leader, not a figurehead.
Yes, yes. You mean a bobblehead?
Yeah, right.
Yep. That is. And you know what's crazier too is, like, everybody keeps saying about how Biden, like, had just announced it and he didn't know what he was going to do. Man, we heard about it 3 days before he announced it. Like, we knew he was already going to do it. Like, don't even give us that game of you didn't know what you were going to do or not. Like, we knew 3 days before you even went live with it. So
Well, I mean, so far we got rid of the head of the Secret Service too.
yep. But again, too, did that really get rid of the head of the snake?
No, it just got
I
rid of
think
the
so.
head of the Secret Service.
Yeah, but again, too, like, in reality, how many people was she over that are still in that same lane? Do you get what I'm at?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I don't know. Oh man, so we'll see here, but it looks like they're done pouring for the day because they just pulled up. And if they did and they're done pouring for the day, then I might go in after I finish cleaning these two, or I combined what, 3 trays in here? Three. Yeah. I think I did 3 trays in here. Once I get done with these 3 trays, I might go into making some big rig leaders with the 700-pound mono. Um, just because I know there's a tournament this weekend, and I love using heavy mono like that for my big rigs. So we'll be.
Yep.
I got to do that, but I also found a spool of the 600-pound cable that I need to cut my 3-foot sections out to make the connection points for the drops on the leader and stuff like that too. So, yeah, it's coming. That's a Blemish weight right there. But see, the swivel is perfect. Like, it's fishable. It's just not a 3-ounce weight anymore, or 6. That's probably a 3-ounce now. So what I'll do is
Yeah.
I'll put them into the bin and we just pull out a whole bunch and yep.
John Darnell, they're always sexy.
All right. How are those 6 goes over there? They are looking good. They're in the red light district right now, but put
You
them in
pervert.
the work. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh shit.
So let's see. Let me start real quick.
Sitting there trying to think if there was any projects I could show, but
That what?
so I was trying to think if there was any projects I could show, but there's not.
Hmm.
Damn it.
Yeah. No, I'm we got to get all this done because we've got, like I said, the distributor that is waiting for a lot of these weights to come in and stuff like that. So uh, definitely go from there. Yeah. Just don't understand on the mold how it's still at the very tip. Like it's shooting in there, but I guess because it's so hot that it's just sleeping in
Yeah.
between the mold kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Logan, I have caught fish on either one,
what's that?
Red Dot or Causeway.
I've caught. Okay, well, there are times when red dot will outfish causeway, but at the end of the day, it's like nine times out of 10, causeway will outfish red dot. And it's because of the wind direction that we normally have. We have a predominantly southeast wind, so it pushes most of the fish to that side of the channel, and that's the side that causeway is on. So, yeah.
Yeah. I always like fishing out towards that the southwest side of that on those flats. That's where
Mm-hmm.
I always threw mine. That's where I always caught. I don't think I ever cast it out in the channel, except maybe a couple times. I always fished them out in the flats.
Yeah. Normally, I'll go in that direction or by the PVC just to the left of that direction.
Yeah.
When everybody's in the channel and they say they haven't caught anything, I'll fish where they're not fishing or they're not able to reach, and I'll go that way. So kind of piss
Yeah.
them off too because you get there and within 5 or 10 minutes you're hooked up and stuff. So
Yeah. What's
they're
up,
right
Cobra?
there. They're just right there.
Yeah.
What's up,
You know,
Cobra? How you
even
doing,
in there
bud?
on Red Dot, everybody on Red Dot's always fishing the channel. And I'd go out on the end. I'm casting out the other way out into the flat area.
Oh yeah, especially on red dot. Yeah, I fish. I fish normally when I go out to the end, or even when I get on the pier by the cleaning station. I fish toward the flats. I don't fish in the channel. Uh, the only time I ever fished on the channel side is when the big black drum are there, and you have a north wind blowing, and then they'll be pushed up, and literally they'll be right under the pier, so you can drop down and catch them right there. But it's
Yeah.
dangerous doing that because then they tend to wrap around a pylon before you have a chance to do anything. So that's why
Yeah.
it's always good to cast just a little away from the pier, so that way they run away from the pier. So
Yeah. Even 5 feet away from the pier is better than dropping it at the pier.
yes, exactly.
Oof.
Yes,
I made
sir.
that mistake myself. Oh shit! I forgot to plug my phone in.
Oh, they're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my charger cord real quick.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. So let's see. My guys pulled up a little while ago. They haven't gotten out of the truck because it's raining. But I'm sorry. You pull up, you're not working. You're not doing anything if you're just sitting there in your truck. So I started my little timer here to see how long they're going to sit there, in the car waiting for the rain. Like if it's going to keep raining. Yeah. No, it wasn't them. but it was somebody else with a baseball park over here that parked in our spot, so I have to go. I don't know how many times we got to tell them this ain't, we only have 4 spots here reserved for our customers. They don't ever listen. So free, not gonna answer.
Toll free call.
Say.
Call from toll free call.
No, not giving $100 bills away, but yeah. What's up, John Holiday? How you doing, boss? How's Monkey doing? Say, yes, sir.
Vids. You may press 7 now.
Let's see. Going to fish tomorrow. Plan of attack, top water or subsurface. Well, where are you going to be fishing at, one? Because over here with all this rain, I definitely wouldn't be going top water because of all the fresh water that's coming in. Let's see. Thoughts of Indian Point. When you're using live bait and the trout are there, it is phenomenal fishing. They also have reds and flounder. There's a lot of pup sharks that are swimming through that pier right now because of the warmer waters. But I've gone out there, and every time I've gone out there for like big black drum, I've always struck out. I think I've only landed like one big black drum there. Even though after all the tons of stories that I've talked to with all the old school fishermen about tearing up all the drum and stuff like that, and it's like everywhere else. There's a hit and a miss time. So. Wait, please. Oh man. Well, yeah. How much weight are you up to now, man?
Hey, Holiday's in here.
Yes, sir, he is. He came in to cause some hate and discontent.
Oh, all right. Awesome.
Yes, sir. Cash in. Yeah, okay, let me see this.
There we go.
Let me.
How you been, Holiday?
Oh man. I'm building up some calluses. Yep. And you and me both there, John. Definitely working for it. Let's see.
How's the family doing?
Oh, I see what Jaime's doing. Jaime wants a flash fire drawing. He just spent in $20 for the flash fire. So if y'all are new to this channel, guys, we do fire drawings on Tuesdays and Fridays, and those are $10 ticket days. But during the week, when customers fill up to it, they'll start sending in $5 amounts, and we sell tickets for $5 a piece, and we'll do it for 30 minutes to 45 minutes kind of deal, and we'll see how much it gets up to. A lot of those have gotten up to $1,900 at $5 increments. So, yep, very cool. So if we can get at least $200 worth of tickets in there, I will start the flash fire drawing for $5 a pop. Yes, I caught one, but it was like 2 or 3 years after it was supposed to be or whatever. I didn't know what it was, but yeah, I caught one, but it was years later. So yeah, never a winning one. Yes.
It was a good rod to pair with my Penfierce 8000 on a budget.
Well, what's your budget? Because what I would consider budget rods are probably the breakaway rods because they're in the $200 mark. Um, oh, that takes it up to 25. Uh, but if not, we have the Team Hard Life rods, and those are $4.99, and those are very nice for that kind of deal. Just we need more input as to how you plan on fishing that reel. Like, are you going shallow water? Are you going offshore? Are you going to the pier, jetties? Yeah.
180 to 200 for a rod is what his budget is.
Hmm, okay. Um,
Pier fishing.
pier fishing. Um, like, are you targeting bull reds and shark and stuff like that with it?
Jesse, I don't make covers for the SX. For the smaller reels, what I can do is, if you got more than one, I can make you a case for something that it's where you take it off of the rod and put it in something like that. But them small covers, the cheapest I can go on any reel cover is usually right around $300, just because of the time it takes me to build them. So that's totally up to you, Will.
And I would have to um, kind of put a little 2 cents in there. I used to do a toolbox from Walmart with the cases from the Crown Royal bags,
Mm-hmm.
and I would put each reel into the Crown Royal back into that box, and every time I pulled them out, they were all nice and shiny. So I was just thinking about your carry case like that because you probably put that felt or whatever it is on the inside.
Uh-huh.
Man, they through natural movement of this and that, they would just be cleaning up and shining up the reels. So every time you pull them out, they'd be all bling.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Uber, what's going on?
Uber in the
Okay,
house.
so yeah, he's going for bulls and small sharks and stuff.
Um, man, to be honest, guys, I don't have a whole bunch of experience with rods like that. I used a lot of the ugly stick, you know, single piece and 2 piece rods and stuff like that. But again, too, I didn't use too many of those. But the only time I ever got stuff like that is if I was bait fishing. Uh, a lot of these other guys have a lot more knowledge on, rods that they can set up with that to uh, help out with that. Um, but even then, too, like a 12-foot rod on a pier is not really conducive to good, healthy fishing. The reason why I'm saying that is because it's too long to be easily maneuverable in between everybody else's rods that,
Oh
are
my
fishing a
god.
little shorter, 6 and 8, 9, 10 footers. It does make it a bit cumbersome for sure. So,
Yeah, holy crap.
yeah, I took the 14-foot HDX out to the pier one time. One time. That's how long it took me to learn. Okay, this is not going to work. It's too dang far away from the rail and creates trip hazards. And yeah, I did not like it at all. So now when I'm fishing on the beach and everything else, then yes, that one was. It has its.
Dude, I loved my 12-footer on the beach, man. Whole thing. Throw that damn thing out there. Holy crap. I threw it so hard one time, I threw the whole rod in.
It's not supposed to happen.
Nope. Oh, man. Yeah, I tried that old bullwhip kind of cast type throw in I didn't realize I forgot to wipe my hands after getting that damn hard head off of my damn line. I just, and that just the whole way. I was like, well, crap.
Yep. 10 foot and under for the pier. Yes, sir. I would definitely recommend that for sure. So. I do have to say these weights look pretty pretty. So. Well, we are also having to do a little bit more of wear on them because they're so precisely built that when you try to close them with the eyelets in there, they don't sit flush because they're so snug that the eyelets are fighting against the mold and pushing it open a little bit. So it does. Actually, I don't have any of the Phoenix rods there, Jesse. I could probably get in contact with Porty Outfitters. That's where I normally do cross sales with, and I'm pretty sure they have those in stock. Those Phoenix rods are pretty good too. Dang it. See, dolphin are a whole nother level of like super strong fish, man. Um, I don't want to say I don't want to hook one because they're dolphins kind of deal. You're trying not to hurt those mammals, but again, too, I would one day like to feel the power that they have to offer and stuff like that. It'd definitely be crazy for sure. So
That would be nuts.
yeah, yeah. Oh man. Dang it, Flipper. Yeah.
Right.
It would be cool for them to drag a bait out for us, though. Train them to launch bait for us. Yep, that would be so awesome. That would. I've heard multiple stories of guys say they landed dolphin or hook up into them, fight them all the way to the pier, kind of deal and stuff. I've never been on the pier when it has actually happened though. From all the times I've been out there, I've heard stories and stuff like that, but I've never seen it myself. So.
Come to think of it, I've never seen one do it either.
But I have seen where they do mess with your bait and take it. They jack your bait, but not to where
Oh
they got
yeah.
hooked and got drug in kind of deal. So
I actually got. Where the hell was I?
no idea.
We were the Port A jetties, and this was before I bought my Abbott, and I had my 9 out there, and we were staying that little camp, the shelter that was out there.
Mm-hmm.
We were in that spot right there, and I was just getting into shark fishing with Russell, and got my bait yacked out there, came back, got on the reel, got it to where it was nice and tight. But the one thing I forgot to do was set my drag. And for some damn reason, it was tightened up, or it was wound up all the way. Well, next thing you know, about 5 minutes later, I just happened to look over at my rod, and next thing I know, I just see my rod just all of a sudden just bend over like this. And I had it on an ugly stick. It was an 8-foot ugly stick. And I've never seen an ugly stick break like that, the way that thing did.
Yeah.
And yeah, it broke. And this is what's weird. You would think it's either going to break up towards the top or it's going to break at the reel seat. This thing broke at the first eyelet. Right there. Miraculously, it did not break or did not cut my line. Picked up that damn thing, started backing that drag off, and I started fighting that damn shark with a rod that was now only about that damn long. Yeah, needless to say, he spit the hook, but
Okay, you're talking about the first eyelet toward the bottom, not the
yeah,
first eyelet up there. I was like, well, that ain't too bad. Kind of a, maybe.
I was, oh man.
So it had the first eyelet, or was the first eyelet gone?
No, it had the first eyelet. That was it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Wow. Yeah.
But he got lucky he spit the hook. So I mean, I got my rig back and everything else, but yeah, that was not fun.
Oh man. That would have been
No, I
an
didn't
awesome
land him.
video.
He spit the hook.
That would have been a crazy awesome video though. Yeah.
That would have been an even better video if I would have landed him like that.
Damn it. Let's see. Yep. Yep. No, that's what I'm saying, Hyman. Like I've seen so many times where they come up and they steal your bait. Like they're stupid smart, but you know, a few guys that claim that they've landed one and this and that, and I'm just like, and they've played with my baits. Like I was like, oh, that's a dolphin. Like you learn their game or whatever, and when it happens, you kind of just let them do their thing because they're gonna steal your bait. And I ain't trying to set a hook on a dolphin, but I have done it to where when they start messing with it, I pull it away from them, pull it in, and cast back out, just because I didn't want them stealing my bait. So
yeah.
Yep. But that's about as far as I've been able to go with those. So
I've actually had dolphins pick my bait up and swim with it a little bit, and then when they're swimming, they're trying to take it off of the damn hook. But I have never had a dolphin actually bite into the hook to where it was actually going to hook them.
Yeah, no, not me either. So
The HX.
that actually happened to me too, Sputnik. I was leaving Bob Hall Pier, and I came to the first light, and then I took off, and then I'm, a little ways down, and I'm hearing this honking, and they're like, "Hey!" The guy comes up next to me. He's like, "Your cart's over there at the light." And I look back, and the tailgate's down, and the cart slid right off the back end with all the rods and all my gear, and I hit that first U-turn, came all the way back, and some guys were already pushing it out of the road and stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I got lucky. They helped me load it back into the truck, and so I put a harness on it and stuff like that this time. But yeah, now it's every time, ever since that day, like when I put the tailgate up, I'm just making sure it ain't loose somehow, some way. So it's heavy structure, maybe it's or heavy structure. HXW Raptor. That small enough, but big enough for, small enough for snook, but big enough to, still nail some probably 100-pound groupers.
If you're going after the big ones, 80 T-Rex.
Yeah. But then snook wouldn't stand a chance against those, so that's why I kind of went with a little bit smaller reel. So. Wow. Yeah, no.
Damn.
My buddy's dad, he actually had the Colonel fly out of his rod or out of the truck, it bounced out, and he said it slammed against the floor and just blew up into about 1 million parts. I was like, that sucks.
Yeah.
That rod was older than me, you know, so that sucked real bad. So,
I actually had somebody come up to me and I made him a new leather reel brake for their old pen.
oh, really?
Yep.
Do you happen to get any pictures of that, or you did it and then not taking the pictures?
It was just basically cut him a piece of leather.
Still. Throw your logo on it.
Oh, I did. He wanted my logo on it. That way, he told me if any of his buddies, because I guess him and his buddies there's this group up here that's all they fish are old school rods and reels, and the reels have to be older than 50 years old.
Wow.
They don't go after really big stuff, to where it's going to hurt the reels or nothing, but it's just kind of like a nostalgic fishing group, I guess.
I can see that. I can see that. I mean, that's what Billy likes to do. He likes to fish with all old school reels and stuff like that. And
Dude, I have to kind of agree with Billy. There's just something about them old reels when you're fishing with them. It just, I don't know. I can't explain it, but I don't know. It's kind of like extra relaxing, I guess. I don't. I can't explain it.
no, for me, I was. That's the way I grew up with those, the Penn 4/0s and stuff like that. Single speeds and.
Yeah.
But then it got to the point once you started landing so many fish with the reels and stuff like that, it does take its toll on you, on your
Oh
body.
yeah.
And then after a while, you're just like, okay, if I want to be catching all these fish, I need to do something differently, and fighting them with the reel that can bring them in quickly and get them back fast, and to where you actually enjoy yourself. That's why I changed up the style of fishing that I do. For that reason right there. And it wasn't
Hey,
because
Sturgeon.
I loved the way I mean, don't get me wrong, they look pretty, but I still couldn't bring myself to spend that kind of money on them. When these were doing everything I needed, kind of,
Yeah.
until I actually fished with it and then understood, oh, damn, that's why you like them, and sometimes it takes that, you know what I mean? So I'm waiting to get Billy out there. I'll put him on a couple of fish and see what happens. So.
Y'all like the pin centered 9/0 for sharks? No.
Not anymore.
I mean, that's what we used to catch them on. Don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of sharks caught with them old 9/0s, but like we're just talking about. You start cranking on them 9/0s, and or even just bringing in your weights, and you got heavyweight legs on there. It kills your shoulder.
That's what makes me. That's why I started to hate them, was because the amount of work that we had to put in when you didn't catch anything. It's not saying that the reels can't pull in a big old fish. They have done it for decades. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole way of shark fishing has changed to where, everybody wants to increase the shark's ability to swim away after the catch, after the fight. So by being able to bring them in quickly and efficiently has been a big drastic change from the old school ways of fishing to what it is now. So don't get me wrong, it will still pull in some decent fish at a decent pace, even with the improved drags and stuff like that. But again, you cannot control what bites your bait, I am going to have some little labels coming in that tell big fish not to bite your bait when you're trying not to target big fish. I just don't think they read English yet, but we're going to try it. But a lot of guys say, well, I'm not trying to go after big fish. And I was like, yeah, well, we're going to get some labels for y'all. They're going to come out real soon and attach this to your leader, and we're going to see if it works. But yeah. Yep. As soon as it started, I looked at that. I was like, yeah, they're about to call it quits over there and head back over here. So.
Real quick. I got about 30-40%. I went to.
Take it easy, Holiday.
it just all of a sudden. But I put covers on top of the bricks
Uh,
and on top of the pots.
was it water actually coming in there?
The way it was coming in, yeah.
Did y'all close the vents? Y'all need to go back over there and do it because I've told y'all like 4 times
I'll
go over there. Well, that's what the kid's for. Tell him to crawl up there to
I'm
close out.
not driving out there. It's already, dude, you can't even barely see. And it's already water standing. I'm
Again,
not putting up my car for this job. I'm
no,
sorry.
but you'll screw all my gear because I told
there's pits and everything on top of it.
again, but that's still all the moisture that's coming in to where all the molds are at. And I spent a ton of money on these molds to have that much moisture coming in there. I told you weeks ago to do this. When you leave here, especially with inbound rain, to close those vents. And you told me last time you forgot. And I reminded you. You told me again you forgot. Today, again, you forget. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with you telling me you forgot and you forgot and you forgot, dude. That I got $5,000 in molds over there. Like, when are you gonna watch out for me? You know what I mean?
I always do.
Okay, so why'd you forget?
Because I was trying to get out of there.
You could have sent the kid, hey, run around real quick. 5 seconds.
And think about it. Sorry. Honest to God.
All right, guys. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go close these vents because my gear is gonna get messed up over there. All right, later.
Later.